Perswayable. What's going on, guys? That's my intro music because this is ghetto and y'all told me not to change it, so I'm not going to. However, I do have an outro. First and foremost, I want to thank you all. We actually got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in like 2 weeks. That's crazy. Somebody was like, hey, you know you got 1,000 subscribers? I'm like, no, what is that? So I want to thank you all for that. That's really cool. So for those who don't know, my name is Persway. I'm a top 15 player, and I really just try to give you guys the videos and to show you how I play. You guys can check my live streams out to see my actual game footage. Everybody's telling me to load this stuff up on YouTube. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better at the video editing, but you guys can check my live streams out. I literally live stream everything. You can talk to me. You can ask me, why am I doing this? I can play Hunter. I can play Survivor. Whatever you want, I can do for you. But let's get into the meat of this video. So the meat of this video is to try to figure out where the dungeons are on Red Church. I've already done a video on dungeons with Arms Factory. So for those who don't know, there are 3 dungeons for every single map. There's only one that spawns. It can spawn between those 3 locations. If you have 2 ciphers decoded, which means you have 3 left, that means you can exit through the dungeon if you are the last person alive. That does not mean that your teammates need to die. If they go through the exit gate, you can stick by that dungeon and jump down there, although there's a risk with that, so be careful. And that's under the presumption nobody else goes down on your team. If somebody goes down and you're waiting by the dungeon, now you're kind of useless and you need to run to the gate. However, the dungeon adds flexibility, especially if all your teammates die and you can't decipher the rest of the machines. Okay, so how are we going to conceptualize this? Boom! I almost did this arm. I'm still trying to get good. Okay, anyway, so there should be a map right here, right now, and this is a map roughly showing Red Church. It's not 100% accurate, and I did not make this map. What I'm going to do is the first dungeon is going to be in the lower left-hand corner. The second dungeon is going to be more so in the lower right-hand corner, but kind of in open area. And then the third dungeon is going to be more towards the upper right quadrant of the map. I'm going by memory here. I don't have anything up. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show video right now of me running the route. All right. So there should be a picture of the map with a cool conceptualization. You should be able to see the arrows, and then this is me running on the map, and it's going from what I refer to as Dungeon 1, going to Dungeon 2, and going to Dungeon 3. There's no way I just did it that fast, so we're just gonna kind of buy some time. Alright, this is how you're gonna really remember where the dungeons are on this map, and I'm also going to include footage of each one and their dungeons that are actually spawning in that location. So right now I just kind of uploaded a video of me running the route for you to remember. There should also be the map up like I just said, and then I'm going to include footage of the actual dungeon and what it looks like in each location. It looks the same, but I just like to have people see exactly what it looks like because I don't want y'all thinking that I'm lying, and I wouldn't lie to you. I love you all. This is getting awkward. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with this. Anyway, I'm not editing that out. That's kind of weird. So hopefully this is a nice, quick, little short video. Hopefully it can kind of show you where the dungeons are. Remember, it's kind of like a little boomerang, if you will. I don't really know the best way, but hopefully if you can look at the map, you can kind of imagine it in your head when you're playing. And make sure that you guys, remember that. If you remember the map, that I'm showing you right now. If you remember that that's the general layout of the map of the game, you can remember the quadrants, right? If we split this up into 4 quadrants and we say the upper right, the lower right, the upper left, and the lower left, you can pretty much remember that this pretty much just kind of runs in a line and then it kind of dashes up a little bit. So I hope you guys can remember this, and make sure that you guys check my live streams out. We have a big community. Usually the live feeds are hitting between 100 to 200 active viewers, so we welcome you. Join the community. It's really cool. We're pretty laid back, and I hope you guys have a good day. Okay, I'm going to try to add an outro. Somebody made me an outro. It's actually, it's an intro, but I like the Perswayable way too much, so I'm not getting rid of it. So hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. I'm done.